That's good. That's good. It looks like you're enjoying yourself. You're making money on the live account. I see you. I see you. That's good.
Yeah, man. Look, we had three conversations, and I'm like feeling like I want to be conservative and not act like I know everything, but I'm like, bro, it's the same shit over and over, and we're just catching the buys. Like, it's not that hard.
Exactly. Exactly. Like once you see it, you can't unsee it, and just stay
Right.
consistent with the one thing. Don't mix it up and try to do all this extra shit.
Right.
And I just boom, 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 boom. 4 steps
Bro, I
every
can't
time.
even sleep, man. I barely wanted to go to sleep last night. I woke up at 2 a.m. on the charts. I'm like, yo, it's money being made. I needs to get that.
Right?
But
Why
I
am I
wish I
asleep?
had. Right. Like, I mean, literally, if we sit here and do this over and over, I mean, it's basically like, I don't know if you told me this, but it's like soccer or hockey, you know? You got to put the ball where your guy is going to be. You can't kick it right to him,
Mm.
right? But you got to put these you got to find these buy zones and then have them set up because it's like everything I've seen, it eventually always comes back in here, some way, shape, or form, especially as long as you're setting it up on the 4 hour chart, you know,
Yeah.
and get a
Exactly.
little more precise on the 15 minute. So, but I just need to, I had these super conservative entry positions and I kept like, it was coming into the buy zone, but didn't hit my pending limit a couple times. And then I was like, oh, did I miss it? But then I see the setup again, you know, like, okay, let's try it again. And missed it again. And I'm like, it just went up again. I'm like, fuck. But I see it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, like,
I I
this
hear you.
is,
I hear you. Like for instance, like even with US 30 right here, like this is a huge buy zone right in here, and most people would probably not want to risk, all this. They're like, this is a lot. Right? We have the liquidity, we sweep these lows, and we do break the highs, and we literally retest right on the highs and then take off. We don't even come down
right,
this far deep. So that's why I always emphasize, like, yeah, you can have your imbalances and your order blocks, all these things marked up, but what really matters is the structure. Price can
right. It's
easily,
the
it's a
structure.
structure. Like that's there literally cannot be a market. There can literally not be a market without structure. That's why it's called market structure. So
Yeah, I mean, it's all based on the structure. Like at one point, I was like, oh, well, this is down here and imbalanced, but if it's retesting off of this line and they didn't really break it, like those, and I heard you say too, those wicks are the next entry point,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So I've caught some of them though, on that gold play, and I should have stayed in it, but I'm like, yo, I'm going to get more of these. Like it's not going anywhere,
yeah.
you
It's
know.
not going nowhere. Nas is literally up 1,000 pips from last week, last Monday's buys. If
Right,
you're still holding, that's literally free money. And then I also caught some
right,
some extra plays in here. I dropped the trade in the chat yesterday about possible entries literally here at this line because we broke this structure,
right.
and then down here, and they both hit, and price is up like another
Right,
300 pips just off that.
right. I had sat in front of the computer for a while and I was like color coding it, and then when I finally saw it, I was like, I don't even need to color code this shit. Like I see the structure.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
exactly.
make my buy zones a certain color or whatever, but like all that stuff that I was doing is like you said, it's noise or whatever. Now it's like, oh man, I see it. It's just you know,
Yeah,
like I see it.
you
Like
see it.
it's hella simple, and just like marking up the um the what's it called, the breaks of structure, right? And watching it test it, come back, and it's I've been watching it so much. It's like okay, when it does this, if it breaks through, we're going to see higher. If it doesn't, it's going to pull back and retest somewhere else,
Yeah,
right? But if it breaks through, it's going to create another structure, and we need to find, the new place of breaker structure, and then find this retest area, and then get back in here.
exactly. Look how clean this SPX trade is. We broke these highs, retested here, came lower, and then we retested again with no drawdown. Clean.
Right,
And then we broke the next structure. We broke these highs, and then retested. We broke these highs here and then retested. And then the trade that you actually gave me this trade on our last one-on-one like 2 days ago, you marked this up. And I put a buy limit right here, just how you had it, and I'm up just because of you.
Right.
I'm like, oh, bet I'm gonna do that shit too.
Right.
Yeah. So super clean, super clean. TP already smacked, is probably gonna hit new all-time highs, and then
Now I
Bitcoin.
got a question, brother.
Yeah,
In this Discord, I don't. Is there somebody else in here that's under you sending me messages, or is
yeah,
that you?
yeah. It's probably someone else. There's like multiple fake accounts of me on Discord, Instagram. Like someone's just trying to be me or do something.
All right, because I'm like, I sent you. First, I was like, bro, why are you sending me this random stuff?
What was
Like,
it?
oh,
What
and it's
was it?
talking about like, I mean, it's saying Will Mill, but it's like it's different how you spell it. Like it might have a dot in front of Will, a dot after Mill, you know.
Dang, they're
And
just
then
in
they're
here.
talking about, you know, they're talking about trades or whatever, and how you made a 1.8 million. I'm like, Will, you got 1.8 million over there? What the hell? You know,
That's crazy work,
like, let me hold some.
right?
But at first I was like, well, maybe he does. Like, if you just sitting, because I've known you for 3 years now, shit, damn near 2 years. You just sitting here doing this all day. Maybe you do.
Maybe it's coming close. It's loading. You would never know. We would never know, and I would
Right.
never tell
There,
anybody that.
there
But
will be signs.
yeah, there will be signs like, oh, he's eating Postmates every day. He's up.
Right. Right.
And Bitcoin as well. Same thing. We broke the structure, and price has been respecting it. It went up 10,000 pips the first day, dropped all the way back. I posted a
Right.
screenshot on Instagram up here immediately after it dropped back into the buy zone, but I had more buy limits waiting again. I'm like, I dare you to come back over here, and it did.
Right. I have some right now too. I'm waiting to come back in. If it tests that again, I'm ready.
Yeah, if it does, if it comes back here, very good buy zone. But if you do break the highs and like break this, then I'll be looking like up here, or even like
Right.
down here somewhere. But Bitcoin's looking good. Ethereum still looking good. It's been like heavy in drawdown since here and here. It was playing around, but it looks like we're starting to work our way back up.
Yeah, I got smacked. Lost $5 on Ethereum play, and it went back up. I
Yeah.
got some. I got a pending limit at like 31.97 and 31.62.69.
Okay. Do I still have any pending orders? No, they all literally hit. I had like 15 pending orders in this whole section. Like when price did this, and it was looking just like this. It shot up like crazy. I started putting pending limits, like at the wicks here, 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 like at all these wicks, even down there at these wicks. Like I did the whole thing, like 15 pending
Yeah, I
limits.
feel like
Yeah,
there's about to be a big breakout too because the consolidation that's happening is looks more volatile than what consolidation looked like if you go back in the past. You know, everything looks crazy on every chart. Like the consolidation areas that we got going on are just like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like just even this area right here, you know,
yeah,
looks like it's like a lot of consolidation.
yep. It's either accumulating or distributing. But since we are in an uptrend and it's still making higher highs and higher lows, it's for the most part to me accumulation to some
Right.
degree. Yeah, even if it's on a smaller time frame, and we did break. Technically, we broke above these highs here, right? We low key broke above, so that's a break of structure to let us know we want to push higher. We only had some trouble here with this order block and balance. Price wasn't able to break above, but we broke above these highs here, and we never swept these lows. So in all reality, this whole area is still good for buys. So that's why we're still in it to win it. And the actual stop loss was all the way down here, anyway. So even if this got swept, you're still good with this down here. But it looks good though. XRP perfect, perfect. Right? I know we had some buys up here, but those got cooked, which is fine. But you know, structure is still being respected here. We broke above these highs. We broke above these highs here. And one other tip, you know, every time you break structure, that indicates the completion of an accumulation phase. So once accumulation's done, then you get the break of structure. That's why I'm emphasizing it so much. That means as soon as we break structure, before that break of structure happened, somewhere down here there was some type of accumulation on some time frame. But this indicates the completion. So yeah, XRP came back to the zone multiple times. We also broke above these highs, completing the accumulation. We had all this here. Got a low, the high, sweep, break above, retest, gone, clean. And then gold. Gold has been on a rampage ever since we broke above these highs right in here. Right in here. We broke above. First it was these highs here. Broke above. Came all the way back down to retest. And then we broke above these highs and these highs. And then we held above 2,700. And then once price came into this area here, we held on that. And I believe we broke above these highs here. Right, this candle, this high, we broke above and we retested about 4 times. 4 times. You had about 16 hours to enter this trade. If you had an alert here, you're just getting alerted every time, every 4 hours. Beep, 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 beep. Like, get in. Get in. And then stop loss beneath these lows here, just to keep it safe. Even though the actual stop loss is down here, just to make the risk to reward like clean. You know, you can keep it there as well. And price has gone bonkers. We broke above these highs here. We got this beautiful retest today with this wick right into the structure, and then gone. Same thing with silver. Clean buys at $30 right in here. Buy limit set. Super, super solid. Giving more of the setup. Liquidity, sweep, break above, retest, boom. Super clean. Broke above these highs here. Swept the lows right here. Took off, and even down here, another accumulation. And if you zoom out, same thing. Low, high, sweep, break above, retest, gone, retest, gone. And oil, haven't really looked at oil ever since. It just took off like crazy. But we did break this structure here and here. So if price worked its way down, definitely looking at some buys in there. And then you said, what I think about CHF, JPY. Let's check it out. All right, boom. Got a nice break here and a retest. Clean. Got a nice break here. Couple retests. You can even do this one. Clean structure. And then come down here. I'm looking at the current candle. What structure have we broken recently? Well, we broke this structure here. Boom. All right. These are the highs up here. Let's go down to the monthly. All right. So I do like these lows here as well, because we broke above these highs right in here. You can use these or these. Let's go down to the weekly. Whoa. Bet. Yeah, this looks good. It's in the buy zone right now. All this here is accumulation as well. These are all setups with their own stop losses being, here because we had started off here, liquidity, sweep, break above, retest, liquidity, sweep, break above, retest, gone, comes back down, liquidity, sweep, break above, retest, retest. So all this is heavy buys. We are here in the buy zone as we speak. Super clean. Again, we swept these lows here, right? These are the lows. Price eventually came right here and swept it, but this was liquidity. So from this wick right here to that wick, that's all consolidation. That's a low and a high. Sweep, break above. Very nice retest at the top of the zone. Goes off, drops lower, and in doing so, it actually gives us another confirmation here because we broke above these highs. Broke above these highs, we broke above these highs as well. Look at this, break above, retest here, and retest here. Clean entry, no drawdown right there. And then here's even another break above structure, break, retest right there. So yeah, CHF, this pair is in the zone. I would be targeting highs, that high, and these highs here, taking some partials or closing out fully. And then of course these highs up here. But yeah, if you want to screenshot this, ooh,
Sorry.
you want to go ahead and screenshot this so you have it for yourself as well. Do these lines make sense, or is it throwing you off? Oh shit.
It makes sense to me now. Like, I mean, I get it. Before I was like almost like I got it, but now I see it all. Like, just even with all the lines, it's like I get it. It's all about structure at the end of the day.
Yep.
What's being respected, what's not, and having some understanding of the wicks and the full